with Good Faith Energy, CEO and founder. We're just getting going right now. I'm gonna give everybody maybe a minute or two to go live. My apologies, I know it's Friday afternoon, 4:04 p.m. or so. Most of you guys are probably heading home after a long week worth of work. My face is probably the last thing you wanna see right now. But we'll give you guys a minute or two to come live on the live stream. And if we don't have a ton of viewers that join us, we'll just go ahead and record this and blast it out to everybody on the email marketing list. So give us a minute or two and we'll get started. But in the meantime, I'll give you guys a little bit of an introduction about myself. Again, Mo Abdallah, launched Good Faith Energy in 2014. Good Faith Energy was founded through kind of my self-discovery journey. I was looking for a new career. I started in the oil and gas industry and I found myself unemployed 2 years into my career. Through that journey, I started traveling a bunch and I spotted a bunch of solar panels in Germany in the countryside while riding a bunch of trains, and it got me thinking, wow, there's no sun here, so what's the deal? And so little bit of research led me to find the fact that Germany actually produces 40% of its energy from solar power while having the same irradiance levels or sunlight levels as Alaska. So I got into a rabbit hole researching everything and anything I could about solar power. Came back home, this is back in 2014, and I found myself really obsessing over the idea of promoting the adoption of solar power in North Texas, where we get over 260 days of sunlight every year. And during my process, my discovery phase, I actually started shopping for solar for my mom's house. I was living in her house gracefully enough. She let me back in after college. And I found that I wasn't really getting the responsiveness and the professionalism and whatnot that I was seeking from solar industry. And so I went down the path of launching my own company, which is where we are today. So over the last 8 years or so, Good Faith Energy has grown a lot. We have definitely gone through a lot of growing pains, one might say, and I figured that this would be a great opportunity to address my client base. Many of you guys don't know me, many of you guys do from the early stages. And I think it's very important to, as a leader, to be vulnerable and to talk about some of the things that have gone good, and more importantly, some of the things that have not gone so good. And so this survey all started through this champion training. So we hired a company called the North Texas Leadership Academy. We knew that we were suffering from middle management and leadership, including myself, not being properly trained to be in the positions that they were in. I started this company, I was 26 years old, so definitely wasn't qualified to be the CEO at the time. And we hired this company to basically help us through becoming Lean Six Sigma certified and really go through what's called a champion training. So through this champion training, our professors talked to us about this voice of customer feedback or survey. And that's exactly what led us to this point. So voice of customer is really reaching out to all your client base and figuring out what's going well, what's not going well, and room for improvement. I think you guys have reinforced a lot of the beliefs that we had about what was going good or what is going good and what's not. And so what I want to do today is walk you guys through the results of the survey. It'll just take a couple of minutes, and then afterwards we'll have the raffle that you guys are all waiting for. So I'm gonna just pop over here, include this link. All right, Pablo's behind the screen. Say
hello everybody, Pablo. How you guys doing? Push refresh.
All right. So here's a link to the presentation that we put together. You guys are welcome to tag along and check it out. So as you can see here, our overall satisfaction from our client base is pretty decent. 85.47% of you guys notated that you guys are happy with Good Faith Energy. 10.68% of you guys are kind of at a neutral stage, and 3.85% of you guys are unhappy. Thank you, Jose. Keep the comments coming, guys. Y'all are pumping me up, so I'm so happy to hear that you never regret going with us. That means a lot to me. We pour our heart, sweat, and tears into this company. And we know that we haven't been perfect, and we don't try to be perfect. We don't claim that we're perfect. What we claim is when we screw up, we're going to get things fixed, and we will never leave you hanging. And that's a promise that I'll make you guys from now until the rest of time. Did we exceed your expectations? So as you guys can see here, we really broke this out into 3 buckets: sales, project management, and the installation team. The majority of you guys strongly agreed that we did exceed your expectations. 66.5% of you guys said the salesperson did, 69.7% said the project managers did, and 80% approximately said the installation team did. Again, it looks like we are ranking kind of the lowest on the sales front, and for that, I, as the owner and founder, take full responsibility of that. Rico is my boy too, Lee. I will say that during the process of growing a business, there tends to be what they call mission drift. You get distracted by whether it be the financials, whether it be complaints, whether it be supply chain issues. There have been a lot of things that have caused us to drift left and right. My nature as the founder and visionary of the company, I take full responsibility for the fact that at points of my career, I didn't have full ownership and full visibility on what the sales team was doing. But I would like to share some updates with you guys here towards the end of the presentation about some of the process-related changes that we've implemented to make sure moving forward, most of our clients hopefully will have much better sales experiences, much better project management experiences, and much better installation experiences. So some of the things that you guys commented on in terms of our strengths, people talked about our service, they talked about our professionalism, certain project managers like Lee's talking about Rico, Chris Browning, thank you, keep the comments coming, y'all, you're pumping me up. Excellent communication, but in reality, that's also probably our biggest room for improvement. This is just a word cloud, is that right? So these were some of the most common words that we started to see, that we saw regularly through the survey's feedback. Responsiveness, the vision, Good Faith Energy's vision is to transform our energy ecosystem with smart, sustainable, reliable technology while providing a lasting social and environmental impact. Our core values are respect, integrity, service, and excellence. And again, have we always maintained that to the highest standard? I would argue no, but I would also argue that whenever there have been issues and problems, we've been able to resolve them, usually to a satisfactory level. And some of you guys through the surveys and the feedback that you've given me really opened my eyes to issues that I really never even knew about. And I can assure you, following this call and going into next week, we'll be addressing a lot of those issues. Our weaknesses, they really boil down to communication and responsiveness. I think knowledge, product-related failures, post-install communication, customer service, and follow-through. So a lot of you guys talked about initial trainings and orientations after the installation and how it would be super helpful to have somebody really walk you through the commissioning, measuring your production and your savings. A lot of you guys talked about, simulating outages, making sure everything, is working properly in the event of a power outage. Some of you guys talked about pricing, and unfortunately, we do live in a new age economy, as I like to call it. Everything's gotten more expensive. Solar systems are full of semiconductors and metals, and we all know what's happened to the price of semiconductors and metals over the last 24 months. I do believe in operational transparency. And so one thing that many of you guys don't know is, I'm Muslim by background. My faith tradition does not allow me to tap into interest-based financing. So Good Faith Energy has had to grow its entire operation with its own cash and not really tap into any lines of credit. So where other companies can really just, we need a box truck, go throw it on the line of credit. Good Faith Energy has had to grow organically, and some will argue that that's held us back. Others will argue that that's what makes us more sustainable long term. I like to believe that it's on the latter end of the equation, and a lot of you guys have had to deal with the brunt of the issues because of the fact that I haven't been able to just, we need something, go buy it, go put it on our credit line, go, get a loan for it. It has had to all come out of our bank account. Good Faith Energy's, gross profit margin sits at around 30%. 20% of that is overhead, and 10% of it is our net profit margin. We believe that will allow us to be sustainable over time. Everything that we pay for in terms of our overhead is calculated in a very frugal manner. So, our service professionals, our operations folks, like our project managers, our engineers, everything we pay for, we know that our clients need them, need these people to be able to service their systems and maintain this operation long term. But when folks ask for lower pricing and that's really their only complaint, I'm sorry, there's nothing that we can do about the pricing. If you want us to continue, staying in operation, staying in business, maintaining a high level of customer service, fixing issues when they arise, our pricing is actually very much in line with the market. And we'd like to think that it's actually very, very competitive for the entire value proposition that we're offering. That kind of leads me to the end here, where I'd love to field any questions that you guys have. I do want y'all to feel like I'm accessible to you if there is an issue. I don't necessarily get to interact with you guys on a day-to-day basis. You guys don't necessarily interact with us on a day-to-day basis, but we are here for you. We've heard your feedback loud and clear. We plan on rolling out, a service package for active monitoring, alerts, and regular cleanings. So be on the lookout for an email from us about that here in the next couple of weeks. I do plead that we are going through a lot of growing pains, just like most construction businesses, whether it be supply chain related, whether it be workforce training related. There's just a lot that's going on in this industry. We're doing the best that we possibly can, and we need y'all's support. So we're a middle markets business. Get online, leave us a 5-star review. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. But we are going to work our damn hardest to make sure that we can satisfy as many of you guys as possible. I think 85% satisfaction rate is a decent start, but we know that we have a lot of room for growth, and we need y'all's help. So leave us reviews online. That'll spin Google's algorithm, shoot us to the top of the maps listings, and continue to help us grow the business at an organic pace and organic level. And send us referrals. I know some of you guys in your feedback to me said that, hey, I sent you a referral and I never got paid. You're gonna get paid, I promise. I'm looking at them one at a time, and I'm gonna make sure that anyone who's ever sent us a referral gets a $500 referral check from us ASAP. In addition, those of you that said, hey, it would be great if you had a referral program. Well, we do. And if you send us someone and they end up contracting to go solar and battery or just solar, we will give you a $500 referral bonus a week after their installation date. I'm going to take a look at the comments here. It looks like you guys are giving me some really good feedback. So I really appreciate all the feedback. I can promise you guys that, so far, we've learned a lot through this process about what we could do better as a company. We are committed to you guys. We are committed to staying in this industry. We're committed to being in this business and being as sustainable of a company as possible. Whether that means we are, financially, environmentally, socially sustainable. Good Faith Energy has done a lot of social impact work, and actually this entire company was a brainchild from my time at the University of Pennsylvania and their social impact strategy program. Last year, we did a project at Bonton Farms. If you guys have nonprofits that you want us to work with, please shoot them my way and let us know what kind of nonprofit work you'd like us to do this year, what kind of social impact projects you'd like to see from us. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please hit that subscription button while you're tuning into this. And with that said, Pablo, I'm gonna take the iPad from you and let's do the raffle.
Hello, I'm Pablo. How's it going? I don't really get in front of the camera all that often. I'm the digital products manager here. I'm usually the guy behind the camera, so give me a break. I'm a little nervous. Anyway, I get to do the fun part today, which is the thing that everybody's here for, which is the EcoFlow River Pro giveaway. So here's what we got set up. I've gotten everybody that submitted the forms. Thank you so much for that feedback. We've actually been analyzing this data and we're making adjustments, accordingly to make sure that everybody gets a better experience, and that's kind of the goal there. So let's hop right to it. I've got everybody's name here on this list, and I'll put it in full screen for you. There's Good Faith Energy. You might notice that picture there in the middle. That is the Tesla solar roof. It's pretty beautiful. It does incredible things, and it keeps your house alive when the grid goes down. So pretty impressive product. So
Pablo, how many people actually submitted a survey?
So actually we got over 200 people submit the survey, which is pretty awesome because we just put the survey out
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago, something like that. So that's really exciting, and anytime customers actually engage with us, it actually is beneficial. And I know a lot of times you see these surveys and you wonder if people are actually looking at this. I can promise you we had about 5 people actively looking at this stuff the last week, and comparing the data and putting together presentations. So next thing is the EcoFlow River Pro. It's right here in this box. I thought about opening it so everybody could see what it looked like, but I think whoever wins this thing would probably be stoked to have it in the package brand new. So here we go.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, is CJ Grows Clothes, are you on? Let's get a comment. Are you on here by any chance?
Hello, CJ, congratulations. Pretty excited about this. Best of luck, everybody. Our thread here is a little bit delayed, so we'll have to see if CJ comes through. I know we said we were going to force everybody to be on site, on live.
Yeah, I think, guys, we're gonna run through this 3 times, and so stay live with us. And if we can't get somebody that's live in 3 attempts, then we will go ahead and just issue it to the 3rd person. Well, let's roll it again. Let's go, Chris.
All right, let's give CJ another 30 seconds. How about that?
All right, you got it. Yeah, so stay online with us, guys. Don't let go. We're probably gonna roll it again here if CJ does not jump on. One of the things that I wanted to mention as we wait for CJ is that a lot of you guys talked about our pre-sale process, And our pre-sale process has honestly been changed significantly since a lot of you guys went solar with us. Now we do a pre-sale survey. We send out a licensed pilot. And why don't you roll this while I talk?
All right, time's up. Sorry,
Yeah.
CJ. Maybe next time. All right, here we go again.
All right, is Harold DeYoung, are you on there? I'm drooling for the EcoFlow. Oh man,
Time's up,
Mr.
Mitchell.
DeYoung, are you online? Are you online? We'll give you 10 seconds. Give us a comment. I feel like we're having just too much fun. We might just have to keep rolling it till we find somebody.
So I did want to give everybody a little bit more detail about EcoFlow. This is one of our new partners that we started working with. I don't know if you've noticed, but our website is now e-commerce. That means you can buy some products individually from our website and you come here to our warehouse and you can pick them up. We get a lot of callers that call about DIY projects, and up until now, we've basically told them, there are plenty of other places you can find more information on this.
So I like your comment, Jose. Let's roll 10 and see if anybody's here. We'll keep a list of it. So let's go.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Send
I like that.
The first,
That's good
we'll do it in
feedback.
sequence. Okay.
All right.
All right, so Harold DeYoung. All right, time's up. Jose is ready to go. Anyway, here's the next roll, and let's see who gets it.
Chris Brown. Oh, Chris Browning off by 1 or 2.
Carl Kistler.
Carl, do we have you on the line by any chance?
Congratulations, Carl.
Let's get a congrats, Carl. Can we get you on here, buddy? All right, that's number 3.
I'll keep going with the EcoFlow real quick. The EcoFlow, this is the River Series, which is the more entry-level version. This thing can actually get you powered for a lot of phone charges, lots of computer time. And this is actually the step before you get into the Delta Series. The Delta Series you can find on our website. That thing will actually power everything from a house to an EV, so pretty cool product.
This is how you comment, Robin. Yes, you got it. All right, let's roll it
here
again.
Goes the next roll.
Mr. Schlieve, are you online?
Take it off. Man.
I guess nobody wanted to win this. Oh,
we
Mr.
got a
Schlieve is
winner.
online. Winner,
All
winner.
right, we got a winner. Sorry to everybody else. Congratulations to Mr. Max. I'm going to take the camera so you can get a proper thank you for being part of our survey.
Good job, man. Hey, thank you guys so much for joining us. I know it's Friday afternoon. I do want to finish that conversation about the pre-sale survey. So you guys can recommend us and refer us in full confidence, knowing that before we sell any deal now, we send out a licensed pilot. They take 200 drone images of your roof. They take pictures of all of your nameplate ratings. We can bring that back internally. Our engineering team does a load analysis, and they will also do what's called a Scanify by uploading those 200 images. And that allows us to walk into a sale knowing that it's going to be ethical, it's going to be on point, there's not going to be any hidden change orders. And then on the back end of that, sometimes we'll even do a post-sale survey where we'll come out and map out the wire run, the pipe run. We'll look at where the electrical boxes are hung. So a lot of the things that you guys have brought to our attention have reinforced the fact that these process changes are very important. Guys, there are a lot of solar companies out there, a lot of battery companies out there. We are so honored, so humbled that you guys chose to work with us. This is a 25-year partnership. We're just getting started here at Good Faith Energy. Thank you so much for being a valued member of our community. We love you guys. If you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out and let us know. And just know we also have a service ticket on our website. So if you ever need service, hit that service ticket button, fill it out, and we'll take good care of you guys. Leave us a review, subscribe to our channel, send us referrals, and have a great weekend. And thanks again for being a huge part of our community, and happy Earth Day.